Hi, me saving the VOD. I know she was such a good friend. We're just gonna start the game. Trial, all rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh yeah, it's on sub mode for the thing. My chat will not be in subscriber only. Just this will be. Just the avatars will be. Also, I totally forgot this was all fully voiced. I, like, all day yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna have to read so much. Oh.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who
Lav,
the killer is and vote for who
also,
done it.
Lav, yes, 2 people. I think I think this is all some people need to see.
If you vote correctly,
I take notes on the class trial.
Will
I hope the
receive
class trial
punishment.
goes good.
But if you pick the wrong person,
People will still be able to talk in chat. Like, people will still be able to send messages in chat. It's just if you're not subscribed, they won't appear as an avatar.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yeah, she's in Alliance Starbucks.
Oh well, who cares about this boring
I know, North. I'm so sorry.
Let's get on with it already.
I have a very funny tweet I have to show once we're done with this trial.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Yeah, no, this was rough.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Why Sailor Jupiter? She'll be back. I just have it for Danganronpa.
But you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
Listen, I love Gundam.
But Nagito's not alone.
I like
really
Gundam.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Yeah, she did die in the Titty Typhoon, which I think is what a way to go.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it.
Yeah. We don't have to slander Gundam. Let's keep this in mind. Nekomaru is in critical condition. Let's keep that in mind.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those 2 can't participate in the arguments.
Who?
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the disparities.
Yeah, because, okay, with the avatars, some of the Danganronpa ones I did disable just because they are spoiler characters, but I did not disable Gundam or Ishimaru. Like, I 100% did not disable those. So, like, I feel like they were just never made by the creator, and it's just kind of like, so you made the spoiler characters, but not, like, the main cast of characters? Okay. Like, I don't think I have Mukuro Ikusaba just because she is, like, a spoiler character, for example. But, like, how are they gonna have her before Gundam?
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and
Hospital
Mikan,
team,
Fuyuhiko,
Dave.
and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were...
Yeah,
myself,
they don't make Gundam, but they have the 4 Dark
Kazuichi,
Dave as a distraction.
Hyaki, and Hyoko.
Makoto isn't one either? Wow.
Spending the night at
Yeah,
the
I feel
hospital
like
is prohibited.
I did not
so
disable
Hajime and I
that.
had to sleep at our cottages.
Yeah, the sprites are from in-game, so it's just kind of like... I feel like it's not... In theory, it's reasonably not that much work to just sprite rip and put them into stream avatars.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
He is not in his lying hoo-hoo hee-hee era, allegedly.
Mikan came by to wake me up.
Yeah,
and told me that
deserve
Nagito had
one.
recovered from the symptoms.
I know, I won't lie. Slayasama, you said Ishimaru and I was like... vague idea of who.
We immediately headed over
Kyoko's
to the
not
hospital,
there.
and after we
Wow,
confirmed his
they said
recovery,
Danganronpa 1's a flop.
I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night,
Oh,
while
they're
I
so
waited in the
small.
hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what
I
appeared
like
on
the
screen
angry
was
boy, little angry man.
a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Oh my god.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
Well, and
I
then...
tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital
A
and
hemp
ran to where the
bag?
video was being
Yeah.
recorded, the music venue.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough to go over. This is
But
like...
it was too late.
When Jess streamed this, it was my favorite trial for so
time I
many
arrived,
reasons.
The person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from
I'm
the
sad
ceiling.
Jess is sleeping. Cause this trial, oh my god, I
should
had
tell the
a
others right
field
away.
day.
So I headed to the motel.
R.I.P. Hyoko.
Why the motel?
I know,
Because it was close to the
Fihiko,
music
make
venue.
a turnaround.
And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
Yeah, this death sequence, like, it's like,
At least, that's what I thought.
I think
The
this
only
is
person
probably
that
one
came
of the
with me was
coolest, like,
Kyoto.
lead up to finding a body, because, like, you see Ibuki walking to the thing and you're like, huh?
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after,
There was a
we met up
disease.
with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
There was a despair disease that infected Ibuki, Nagito, and Akane. And it was the despair disease, and it kind of like reacted differently in everyone. So Nagito lied all the time, Ibuki was extremely gullible, and Akane was crying all the time. So the people, Akane and Nagito, have made recoveries.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared
But
from
yeah,
our
that's why
sight.
they were in the hospital. And then Mikan was there taking care of them, and Hajime was on the hospital team because he touched Nagito's sick body, and Fuyuhiko was with us because, I guess we just need to have another person with us. I don't really know.
After I rested for a bit,
Hi, Troy. Hello. Good morning. How's your work doing today? I hope you're
And
having a good
then
day in
I
general.
noticed Ibuki was gone. So
Yeah, they
I
gave him a cute
sprinted
little
out of the
custom eye
hospital.
patch.
coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
He did lose an eye. During Pekko's execution, he went out there and she cut him on accident and he lost his eye.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard
Confusing.
from those two that Ibuki disappeared,
Just got into work.
I had a feeling
work.
she was the
Oh,
person
so
wearing the hemp
good.
bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
Hi, Troy. Work.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door.
Also, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just like wishful thinking, but in my mind, her exit is drumsticks. But I don't know if that's true.
And when
Hi,
that
Kembra.
happened,
Hello.
we didn't just find
just
Ibuki's
started.
body.
Just got all
We
started
also
with
found
the trial.
Hyoko's.
They are. Okay, look at me go.
And not just that.
Oh, I was right.
Her body
I
was
got a
taped to
point.
a pillar.
That's
Yeah,
when we heard the
he
body
did also
discovery
stab his own
announcement.
stomach.
Not once, but twice in a row.
So there's that.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
Literally such a chef.
When we removed the
Ooh.
hemp bag, just
A
as
little
we feared,
chef.
it was Ibuki.
What'd you make?
So that's how the case played out.
I
Thank
know you were a chef
I understood
and a
it
cooking
very
extraordinaire. What'd you
easily.
make?
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is.
Ted
When
Steve
Hajime left
Texas.
the music
Yeah.
venue, who...
I feel like when they could, they had it.
How do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
As an apology. I don't know. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial
Oh my
right
god.
now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Literally just yesterday, I was talking about how I hate when people play devil's advocate, and here is he talking and playing devil's advocate.
Hajime,
Yeah, I guess it's the
if you're
Yakuza
the
thing.
only one who saw the hanging video and the first one to discover Ibuki's
Yeah.
body,
It was the 17th student, Mukuro Kusama, lying hidden somewhere on the island. Hi, Cartman. Hello. I hope you're doing good today.
then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie?
He said right.
Why would I lie?
Why would I lie? I heard you making out. I heard it. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember the quote. Me and Hayden were not making out. Why would I lie? Why would we make out in front of you? I don't remember any of the quote. My bad.
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Burger King of Footlips. I think that all the time. Like every single time Nagito thinks. Sorry, Mom's at the grocery store. Every single time he talks, I just think, number 5, Burger King foot lettuce.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying,
A
I would like
ravioli
you to prove
cheesy
it.
baked casserole with bacon. That sounds so,
Come
so
on,
delicious.
try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Prove it. He does the voice of Cat and Frisky's commercials. Oh my god. It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us to make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that.
Hajime's
I don't
testimony
know.
is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie,
My testimony is not a lie.
then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't
Oh!
think I can deny
Oh!
that possibility.
Oh!
After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Hold on, I think I know. I think I
Why
know.
would Hajime lie?
I did not lie. I'm a truther.
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. Probably his fault.
Yoshi, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I know what I gotta contradict.
And the fact that Ibuki.
That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny. After all,
Why would Hajime?
well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill?
the fact that the
Bodies were imitating.
Hajime's fault.
I feel like this is gonna be an ongoing
Hajime's testimony.
problem.
Hajime's. And the fact that Ibuki.
I
That would also be a- I
know.
don't
Why
think I
is
can
it
deny-
like
after all,
that?
Why would Hajime?
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill both?
the fact that the
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way
I
I'd be able to imitate that
know.
movie.
Some of those words are so hard to hit.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
See, devil's advocate.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
So,
Each person only received one ticket.
like,
and they're marked with a
yeah,
stamp
he's
that
the
shows the
devil.
date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
That's right.
No mistakes there.
I know.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie,
Like,
could commit murders that imitated it.
me. Here's what happened. Him. You're lying. Me. No. Yeah, I know you're not lying. Yeah, nice of him to clear our name for us.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Yeah.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Key lime flavored water.
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially
will be a
since
lawyer.
This isn't a game.
Well, I don't know who's gonna tell him, but it is a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Yeah, it is a game. A killing
Naomi.
game.
Since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the
Yeah.
arguments.
Like, why don't we come back to me later
so
if
this
I'm a
means
problem?
Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
It's a little sus, Queen.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
Why does no one talk at the same volume?
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
Like, he is so much louder than Akane.
So all we gotta do
Akane
is establish who could have
believes.
possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were
10
away from the
minutes.
music venue?
10 max.
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Period.
So they killed Hiyoko
Alright,
and
the
taped her up
boobie's
within
getting in
10
the way of
minutes?
her voice.
There's no way that's possible.
Alright, he's closer to the mic. Her boobs are in the way. She can't be close to the mic.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
Hmm? What do you mean, a closed room?
The door was locked.
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Yeah.
However, that door is the only entrance
Hey,
to the
hi
music venue,
Dylan.
right?
How is PT?
If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able
We
to
are
leave
just
either.
getting started with the
Yeah,
trial. We're
you're
still
absolutely
explaining
right.
what happened. We're still explaining what we saw.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, maybe people should speak with their voices down.
They were?
I know. Why would you murder with the door open?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
There were 2 people who did not have an alibi for that time.
And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Ooh. Ooh.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
Because y'all,
The
where were
others
you?
all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right
I
before
love
that.
Sonia. But yeah, it's like some of these trials, like I feel like the last trial, the trial before them, I feel like Sonia did not talk at all.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
Never hesitate to relax with a sweet snack. Just don't relax too much.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
That's true.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like...
I think it's him.
You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are
He's
you?
throwing around accusations.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously
Yeah.
doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Yeah, I feel like not yesterday, but the last trial was really like, after we had voted, she was like, oh,
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall.
oh, sorry, I thought he was done talking. What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill? The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks that, but is that really it? I don't know. I had a wrap and a cookie from Wawa, a lunch for royalty. That sounds so good.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
I don't know.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
Y'all, I can't do this.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door?
I think I know.
That door should not have had a lock.
Of course, I agree with Miss Sonia.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
That was in front of the door. Oh, fools.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together
The killer was inside.
and suddenly appeared.
Based on the taste.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
You know a lot. Huh. The person's remark contradicts the truth.
The killer was still inside by locking
The door from the inside.
No, that's wrong.
Easy peasy.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the
I
outside.
can go for a cookie. Oh my god.
From the outside? How?
Break!
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
I know, it's like this game, it's so easy to overthink it. Because there's so many layers to everything. It was glue?
I see.
I was like, rubber cement? Like,
Semi-transparent.
I
glob.
love rubber
Must have
cement.
been glue.
It's rubber cement's essentially just glue, I won't lie.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
I accidentally spilled rubber cement on a laptop once, and I have not used rubber cement since.
It had a firm, gel-like
Yeah,
chewiness.
maybe a
And I could
semi-transparent
smell workshop
glove
chemicals the
could
moment
be
I
the
put
new
it in my
16th
mouth.
student. Oh, to glue the door
Based
shut.
on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I just don't understand how, because, like, I guess up to this point, we were supposed to be skeptical on if it were glue or not, but like, why couldn't she just tell us it was glue?
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
Eats glue. She's a glue eater.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
That is true.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
You think they could have gone like anything a bit more semi-transparent? Like, why is it neon green?
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
I forgot to say at the beginning of my stream, but I accidentally stabbed my eye with my mascara, but I stabbed this eye with the mascara on accident. This eye hurts for some reason.
But if you just stick
It doesn't hurt,
together
it's just
with
like a
glue,
dry,
you'll
I
be
don't
able to break
know.
down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from
Oh
the
my
inside.
god.
What'd you
Green
say?
Glue. I have purple glue.
First of all,
Sympathy pain,
didn't that
yeah.
drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
Yeah, paint the
It
glue.
was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
A diversion?
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Damn.
Apologize
I
to
love
Miss Sonia
Chucky. She's so
and
good.
me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Yeah.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
There are 3 sides to every story. Yours,
So,
mine, and the truth.
During the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed
I was bottoming on
space.
this one.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
She's like, bitch, I could never.
They couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue.
Good luck, girl. I'll
They
leave
must
you
have
up.
done
Good
it
luck
earlier.
to you, girl. I hope the job interview goes oh so very good. Earlier. This one's for you.
But when Hajime got to the venue,
Good luck. I
only
manifest a
Ibuki's
very
body
getting the
was
job.
there, right?
Yeah, can we get a little manifestation in the chat? Can we get a little luck for getting this job? I'm shitting and pithing. Go pith, girl. Make sure you pith before the interview. No, it's gonna go so good. They're gonna ask you questions that you have good answers
And
to.
when
I
you
already
went
know.
back with everyone else,
I already know.
Hiyoko's body was there too, right?
Yes.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
What?
Just revealed?
What? Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Oh.
Here, I have proof.
The missing scrap.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Is that the name of the room? Baton lighting?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
I manifest a very employment for Chase. Yes, yes. Manifest it. That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. They are wrong. They're wrong for having me do a hangman's gambit. Hold on, let me drink my water first. Oh god. I think it's wallpaper. If y'all hear my dog barking. Yes, you do. Oh, shoot. I gotta close this. The letter I need hasn't appeared yet, it's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah! Don't. Oh. Maybe it's not wallpaper. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, shit. Well. Well, okay. Huh. Oh my god, I just shot it out of existence. Oh my god. No, don't hit that! This is gonna take so long just because I'm a fool. Okay. I know, freaking Scrabble out here. Y'all, I want to do crosswords, like, on my own time. I just know I'm too stupid to do them. So I'm trying to find, like, easy Scrabble. Wall. Oh. No, I do need another L. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting places. Okay, hello. Can we play words with friends? I don't know enough words. Oh, give us those A's! They were taking their time. Okay. Okay. Back to shooting waters. Okay, we just need an R. Oh, perfect. They heard my cries. Okay. Wallpaper.
Got it!
I feel like I'd be so bad at words with friends. The other way to go play Scrabble. I am the walking chicken.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Yeah! Let's play right now. No, I can't. We have foliage.
In black wallpaper
Oh,
that's the same
just
color as
try
that
it.
scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper.
But yeah, I need a crossword, but like, not the New York Times crossword, because
Right.
I can't do that.
If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper...
But I don't want like a children's crossword. I just want like
See? It fits
a
perfectly.
slightly easier than the New York Times crossword.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
Oh.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace back from there, the answer should become clear. All right, let's give it a try. Also, thank you for all the blesses. Okay, sorry, had to blow my nose. Okay. Oh, God. Trying to remember the buttons. Yeah, Nagito doesn't actually know anything. He's just saying words. I don't need to break. I just have to jump forward. Okay. My lives. Oh, yeah, because I got the one. No, why am I missing life? Oh, I almost fell. Okay. Well, it was hidden. I think this is it. Yeah, this minigame is so good. I really enjoy this minigame. I just feel like the first game, none of the minigames really spoke to me, but in this, I'm just kind of like, oh, all bops, very few flops. I mean, the Hangman's Gambit's still horrible, but I just think that is a minigame that, like, I forgot what they do in the third one, but as of right now. Yeah, she was a skater girl. She said, see you later, girl. This also just reminds me of that one, like, Flash game from my youth. Which one? I don't know. Oh. Ooh, skinny. Thin. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, ah! Okay, I'm just jumping recklessly. I need to stop. I need to stop. Ah! Okay, it's okay. We're grounded. We're grounded. It's fine. Okay. Question 3. Yeah, do you think he could really... Do you think he can? ultimate snowboarder. I know the Barbie Flash games. I'm so sad Flash is gone. And like, if Flash is gone, why does Adobe keep on asking me to update Flash?
It's all coming together.
Yes, when Timmy goes to the computer, the channel chasers? Or did he go to the computer again?
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
I know the Flash game, okay.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden...
Yes!
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
This. It was 1000% this.
What? They hid the pillar?
I didn't think the auto was still on.
By wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create
email
a slightly
one?
larger pillar.
I feel like I have vague memories. I have vague recollection.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Was that? Oh.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly
Everything
larger
is channel
pillar,
chasers
I
to
didn't
me.
realize that at the time.
I still have the Flash play. I need to uninstall it. I really do.
Well, that's understandable. I
Was
mean,
it a dress?
It makes sense
I
that you'd
recall
notice
the
Ibuki's
dress.
body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling
is
to
so
hang the
good.
wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using
I
it
will
to hang
say,
the wallpaper
this
totally
pillar
fits.
does look a little bit different than this one.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Wow.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
Wow, wow, wow. Where are the Flash kissing games where he...
Killer
I
made a
know!
mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold.
This game, I feel like I talk about this game like every other day, but this game, the school flirting game Total Victory, where you'd have to like compete to get your army of men behind you. Camp. So good. So good. They had like different ones, like in different locations. Like there was a beach one and a
Crime
festival
itself
one.
would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do
It
while
was
Hajime's
peak.
gone.
It was peak gaming.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper
The pink
and
print.
stash it in
Truly.
the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
I know.
Good
Like
point.
what was
And on that note,
the problem with Flash existing?
it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Yeah.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Obviously, someone did not watch Monami in Wonderland.
Are you kidding me? You haven't
The
seen
Wizard
my
of Monami.
masterpiece?
Whatever.
The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Why did he say mothballs? And she's saying
knew
mothballs.
There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's
Not the
death by
typo.
hanging matches
I know,
the
I'm
Scarecrow's
like,
death from
what's
the
she,
movie.
what's she eating?
Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie.
She can't hear the
Although
mothballs
the
in her
mutilated Tin
ears.
Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first
She's like,
place?
I'm sorry, what? My ears, they're a little clogged.
Based on what we know, the reason the
I'm not
killer
just eating
chose
the
these
mothballs.
imitations isn't that difficult to
Stop.
figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in the movie.
I see!
The shot in the dark.
The reason the
babe.
killer imitated two
Shot
of the
in the
murders
dark.
from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
It would appear
A
so.
valid line of reasoning.
Did we not just explain this?
Yeah, it's valid.
The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What's her body condition?
Gene. If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Yeah, listen up.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob
I
as much
love
as you
her.
want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
I love him too.
What a jerk!
I love him too.
Oh, I see.
I like
want
you.
me to
Have a
explain it to you,
cupcake.
right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying,
I
right?
know. It's like, I understand why they clarify so much, because like in Danganronpa, it's like you do have to kind of come to the conclusions. So I understand how they really want to make sure you're aware of what's happening. But like, if my character just finishes explaining how someone was murdered first, and another character's like, they were murdered first, and we have to be like, yeah, like, I know.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive,
Heather's the
her
movie.
feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
Alright, I guess you can explain it so you don't have to cry about it. Oh my god.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give anyone satisfaction of me not understanding something. They're gonna have to explain it of their own accord so they don't cry about it.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
Someone recently tried to clown me for saying I didn't know if cryptocurrency was bad for the environment or not. And let me tell you, the bimbo in me won that day.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
What?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Yeah, it reminds me of printing money.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic
I still haven't heard a
delusion.
good reason for why we can't print money.
You're one to talk.
If this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. She little pout face. Huh. I'm gonna say blood on the soles for right now. Her
When
little.
Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
That is true. It's not like
I
she's
am
a
telling
ghost.
you to present your evidence.
What are you
Did
fighting
you
for?
see her walking?
I did. Didn't I?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes!
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Consent. Inflation. How's that?
Just as
Yeah.
Sonia said,
Like,
Ibuki stepped on something.
because that's like the thing I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying to raise prices. I'm just saying to print more money. This is a very simple thing I'm offering here.
That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the
We
soles of the
respect women
slippers.
as we should.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Yeah, she had a collapsed windpipe.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped
Yeah,
on her blood,
scam the scammer.
It means Ibuki
It
was still
cancels
standing when
out.
Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh? Oh?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Of them.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
I liked that line.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
I feel like some voice actors get to have so much fun with their role versus other ones. Like, you know Gundam was having a field day in the studio. Whereas, like, Was Mahiru's voice actors having a field day in the studio? I don't know.
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
The voice actor's a cameo, it's so powerful.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
I have.
However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Yes, I have seen Byakuya's voice actor on TikTok. Now Yoki's having a good time. Oh god. The candle! The candle!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko?
Yes.
Ha! Impossible!
Y'all, I wasted a slash.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there.
There was blood! Hold on, there was blood. How do I change whatever this is? Yo, I know what I have to shoot. I just shut
You're
up.
saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko?
Yeah, I am.
Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene.
I do!
There was no blood
Yes,
on the
there
floor.
was! There was blood!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, there's a lot of audios
The reason there was no
where
blood on the
it's
floor is
like
because the killer wiped it
Byakuya
away
just saying
afterward.
stupid things. The stupidest of things.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Stop talking.
Yes, I do. You look closer. There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you. That is what I like to hear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Taste. The taste level.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time.
She was not helpful. She was not nice. All she did was say, "Jeez," and just
Ibuki must have
make me
already
do
stepped
work
in it,
for her.
And the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, truly, how hard is it being the ultimate photographer?
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yeah, I appreciate the concept of Mahiru, and I want to say, I do think she has a really cute design. Like, none of my slander comes from how she looks, because I think her character design is really cute. And I like the idea of a little, I don't know, something about her. Not stand her good. Yeah, I could take a
Even
picture.
if they're able to hide Hyoko's body,
I have a cell
it'd
phone.
be bad if her blood was left out in the
Front
open.
and back camera.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
I also didn't do any of her
Hyoko's
character
body
moves.
was
Maybe she was
probably
more
wrapped in
tolerable
duct tape
after
to stop her
those. but-
bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Yeah, I feel like I really love Hiyoko, and in theory, Hiyoko existing could make me like Mahiru more, but I think it makes me like Hiyoko less. But I still love Hiyoko a lot. But it's like, stop talking to her of all people. Oh yeah, I want to clarify, I do not actually think that I would be good at photography. I do understand it is like an impressive skill to have, especially knowing about a bunch of like different camera lenses and stuff. But like, I just don't like Mahiru. So anything involved with her, I just don't like. Like, if she were a likable character, I would not slander being the ultimate photographer. It's just that I already don't like her, so I'm just going to have very negative feelings about everything. I do think being a photographer does take a lot of work, and you do have to have a lot of, like, a lot of talent and skills to actually be a good photographer. I definitely think there are things that separate a master photographer from an amateur photographer. But in the sense of this video game, I am allowed to scrutinize everything about her. Yeah, he has a fork and knife for his thing. Yeah. Also, the pictures Mahiru took, what was the staging of those?
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with
I think
Mikon's
it's the best part.
autopsy?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Yeah, nobody's perfect. And Hyoko's problem was she was friends with Mahiru.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're a great photographer, but don't have a great personality, you are going to get roasted. Truly!
Yep. Since we have all this evidence,
Like a peanut.
there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
At least she took a photo of Vikon tripping. Yeah, that's true. At least she did that. The bare minimum. The bare minimum.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
What are we fighting about?
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
Hot in here. I'm in the volcano.
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
I'm just saying, there was one in the first game.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
No, not Monami! Oh, she's burning.
Mizuto, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
I like Akane and Soda.
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death.
Also,
I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She
Hi,
was
Spectre.
afflicted
Hello.
by the
I hope your
despair
day is going
disease,
good.
remember?
I know
That
the
means
camera's on
anything can
fire. What could she say? My impact. Spectre, I hope you're having a super good
But if Ibuki's the
Wednesday
killer,
day.
she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
I mean, honestly, besides Nekomaru, who's in critical condition, I like all the people that are left.
After Hajime saw the hanged body,
But Nekomaru's in
the
critical
sudden appearance
condition.
of Ryoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
What?
If she
I like his
waited
color
until
palette,
Hajime
and that's
left,
enough for me.
that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
What on earth?
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen
This feels like a
hanging.
lot of layers.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
That would have been
I see.
awkward.
So that means
That would have been very awkward, like, oh, not actually dead.
there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
A tiny hook? Yeah.
There's still one more issue on my mind.
In Heather's the movie, they also do it. They
Ibuki
also
didn't
pretend
commit
to do a
suicide.
fake out.
And just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh? Oh yeah, the video I saw.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki
There's a
was
Sherlock
by
Holmes
herself
movie
when
with
she
Robert
climbed
Downey
the step
Jr.?
ladder, right?
Hi Phoenix, hello, I hope your day is going
And
good.
does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know.
Say it all proud.
I don't know about it.
Putting that aside,
I'm not gonna lie.
it seems obvious that the killer did something.
I'm so head empty right now.
So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
The weakest alibi?
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
Well, I know I didn't do the murder.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
That's true, you can't record
The
things.
video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Like 7,
I saw it at the
10.
hospital, right before Monokuma's
Yeah,
morning
you
announcement.
are the weakest alibi. Goodbye.
And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Sorry, I was typing.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Uh-huh.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Commence! I think I'm having steak for dinner. Okay. I know, I'm like,
We
I
can
hope it all
exclude the
just
sick
kind
people
of...
like me and Akane, right?
What are all the points I have here? The alibis, the monitor, okay. Or the things in the monitor. I'll look at. Mikon was with Hajime hospital. Fuki disappeared, rushed out of the hospital, apparently met up with Hiko, okay. Split up search for Buki, checked the movie theater Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. We're only separated for a short time. Hiyoko was distraught because her opponent was disheveled, unable to hide on her own. Sonia told her to flank the mirror. Is this one I'm gonna look at? Is it? I don't know how hypnosis works. I feel like you would not, like, be I don't know if you could be hypnotized to kill someone else or yourself, but I do know if you have, like, if you don't believe in hypnosis, like, you can't be hypnotized, but, like, if you do believe that you could be hypnotized, like, can't you be? Or something like that. Is this the thing? Hospital, address in a hospital, okay. Does anyone else have an account I'd like to look at?
And what about the others?
I don't know.
Right before the morning announcement.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I like all the little details they have in
I
these
think
games.
everyone at the motel was doing that.
I think we were all
So everyone who
sleeping.
stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Bye,
What
Cassie.
about you guys?
Have good lunch. You guys should be susceptible.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
To it. Yeah, he was in his own
That's
cottage. That is
not
true.
an alibi.
Well, isn't that true?
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
The murders happened before and during the morning announcement. The person doesn't have an alibi at that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Well, who doesn't have one? Also, no guessing, please. Please let me come to my own conclusions. Yeah, I'm just saying as a general thing. No one, like, guess and tell me. Gamer, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But more adventures. It really is. No, I feel like this,
And what about the others?
the trial portions are really, really similar to Ace Attorney. I always
Right
say
before
it's
the
like
morning
Ace Attorney,
announcement.
but just, like, more gruesome.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I was meditating. Me too.
Everyone at the motel was doing that.
Love Ace Attorney though. I still need to
So
finish
everyone who
Ace
stayed at the
Attorney.
motel doesn't have an alibi.
I meant to play it around
What about
Christmas
you guys?
because I was on the trial where it was not Christmas yet.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Were you? Oh shit. Yeah, is right. We were sleeping at our cottages. He's got a point there. Oh god.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Yeah.
And what about the app right before the morning?
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Me too.
I think everyone at the motel was...
So everyone who stayed at... What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted, if nobody has an alibi...
Oh my god!
No, that's wrong!
I'm shocked! Oh my god, I didn't think that would be it.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Wow.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Okay, I was so confused.
You two have alibis?
Because I was like...
Up until I saw that hanging video,
I feel like
Mikan
we're both
and I were actually together for a
someplace.
while.
We were together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Yup.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Who?
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to
I know,
falsify
she has
the
such a
murder
way
sequence
with
to hide the actual
words.
time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Okay, I don't remember where I was.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
It's okay, we'll workshop it, Queen.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred
I
by
like
falsifying the murder
Gundam.
sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Was there
Are
another
you saying
reason?
There was another reason?
What was the reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason. It's all coming back to me. Hi, Unchained. Hello, I hope your day is going good. I don't trust no one with a tacky lace like that. Something tells me, Soda, Kokichi is also, Kazuichi. Something tells me Kazuichi is also on the sussy list then. Are we still with this, hairline slash, where is he? Hello? Oh. This hairline slash Oh my god, he just ran in. Jesse Games, thank you so much for that raid. And hello, everyone coming over from the raid. I hope your stream went super duper good. Hello. My name's Lauren. We play a lot of Nintendo titles here. We're currently playing a lot of Danganronpa, so if anyone's trying to avoid spoilers, now's the time to go. I hope your Animal Crossing was a good time. What y'all get into? Oh, you don't trust yourself. I don't trust myself. Yeah, I know Gundam personally, and I think he's very nice. Inside a trap set by one of us. If so, then, whose and what kind of trap is it? What's the tea? Suspended. Suspended! Suspended!
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami! The moss balls sure look tasty today!
Stop it!
Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Hoa, what's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Why is it suspended? They do this in every trial. They just kind of like have a halfway point where they just have like Monami and Monokuma talk. They do it for all the trials in this game. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you a chance to reclaim your honor. There was a lot of chutzpah on that C sound. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99. 99 what? 99 what? What's the rest of the line? I know they have a little smoke break section. Cause I already know this is probably just a paragraph of words. 99% of what? I'm missing so many words. That is such a big issue. Cause like I'm missing an entire rest of a sentence. 99 something. While you were whining, your time's already run out, so please make your appeal simple. Yeah, 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Yow! About 30,000 words or so. Yeah, it's just, that's 99. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Me, when I talk about myself. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Back to the trial. Resume. I do like how they give you a little
Monami.
point to save.
Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Poor queen.
Seriously.
That's
he's
99%
like
of the
king
population, yeah.
unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Monami queen, I'm so sorry.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
We're killing people.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Girl, my memory.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Yeah, don't forget to save frequently because we never know when you just can't load into the Titty Typhoon. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in
We're
here.
thinking!
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Oh my god.
Man, this again.
Right, Monami says save frequently. I need to listen.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Yeah, if I can't load into the Titty Typhoon, what is the point? What is the point?
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Hi, Blue. Hello. I hope your day's going good.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
But did the killer know that?
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Damn. Sucks to be
Seriously,
him.
just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right.
Do you think
It
the
feels
artist
incomplete.
for this game just doesn't know how to do hairlines? Because really thinking about it, is there a character in this game who has their hairline on display and it's not like a weird hairline? Because I'm just saying.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only
Like-
because of Monokuma's rule.
We got Kazuichi, which like, is that a hairline? Is that just bangs? I don't know.
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the
Yeah,
movie.
there's not a wigologist on set. There's not a lace front in sight.
About the lion that got killed second.
I hate the flickering
That's
light
the
on
one
this.
Hyoko's body was
Oh
imitating,
yeah,
right?
I forgot about Fuyuhiko.
Even
Fuyuhiko
though
has a
calling
normal
it an
hairline.
imitation, the lion was
I
actually
totally
killed by
forgot about
arrows,
him.
right?
Wow. Oopsies.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by
Okay,
common household
we got one
ducting.
normal hairline character.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but That attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Yeah, that's the wrong attitude to
If
have.
falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation,
Okay.
their entire plan would have been completely useless.
Although I will say, questionable how normal it is. Looking at his hairline again. Do we think this is... Okay. Here's the important question. Do we think this is a hairline or do we think this is bangs? Because if it's a hairline, I think he falls under the weird hairline committee. And if this is bangs, then I feel like inconclusive. We're back to square one. Hairline? Then I think it's a weird hairline. She was killed. Hiyoko had, her neck was slit, and the duct tape was used to stop the bleeding or something. I think it's a hairline with baby hairs sticking out. Then I think it's a weird hairline. Hi, Deuce. I hope your day's going good. Look at it from the side. It's hairline. Then I think it's a weird hairline. So I think the point still stands. Weird hairlines only. I think it's a weird hairline. I think it's a weird one. Not that Widow's peaks are weird. I want to clarify. I think Widow's peaks are normal. But I don't know if this is a normal one. Oh yeah, we also have... Hey. But no, nothing... I don't think a Widow peak is odd. A Widow's peak is odd. But I think his hairline is odd. But I don't think Widow's peaks are odd. I have like the smallest Widow's peak. It's so tiny you can't notice it's there, but I do have a little tiny one. Yeah, and we also have, we got the hair to look at, and then we also have big boinga oingas. An asymmetrical Widow's peak in the middle of the forehead is a bit odd. Yeah, cause like, hold on. Yeah, this shape is fine, but this is too low on the forehead. Hold on, I gotta open up the snipping tool. Okay. Cause like, I feel like if this is a normal hairline, or even a normal Widow's peak, I feel like it would be like this. Like, I think my issue is less with the shape of it and just where it lies. Because I feel like he could have a dramatic Widow's peak, you know? Like, we could, ooh, the drama. We could give him a Dracula Widow's peak. But, like... It's a small-ass forehead. I don't know, I feel like in my point proving of every character has bangs or a weird hairline, I feel like having the small forehead space would contribute to a weird hairline. Like, I don't think it's a make or break, but I think in the categorizing of it, I don't think it would fall into a gray area. Like, I don't think I could argue his hairline as being a middle ground of not being bangs or a weird hairline. I feel like he cannot be in his own category there. Like, I feel like if I'm trying to say all the characters have one or the other, I feel like I can't justify Fuyuhiko as just having a small forehead. I think I have to group him in with the weird hairlines. It's on, I have to put it on gentle? Really? Oh my god. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna hope it lets me change it, like, in the middle of it. I will save before we have to do that. On the off chance it's bugged. Is it really bugged? Wow, if I could beat it on bugged, I'm gonna save my game now, just in case. I don't know. I don't want to know when it comes up. I don't want to know when it comes up, but I gotta save in advance for whenever it comes up.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm just saying, if we say Gundam has a weird hairline, I think we have to also say Fuyuhiko has a weird hairline. Because I think they both suffer from the exact same problem. So I think that's also another argument for Fuyuhiko being with bad hairline. Because we could easily just write off Gundam as the exact same issue. Which we do not. Gundam, I will say, maybe it's the lack of eyebrows, but I do feel like his hairline is incredibly low if he were to have eyebrows. But those are bangs. These are not bangs. If Fuyuhiko was a hairline, this is a hairline. This is 1000% not bangs. I think the argument could be made for Kazuichi being bangs, but this is definitely 1000% slicked back. This is not bangs.
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Also, it's not bangs because this is going up from that. Yeah, like, can we just start talking about their hairlines? Can we put the murder on the back burner? We have hairlines to discuss.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but...
Not the bang!
A bunch of us.
It's not a bang. It's not a bang.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Also, what are we arguing?
Like what?
I don't know what we're arguing for.
For example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Oh, Chiaki, I have the answer. Why did Hyoko?
You're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I know it.
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
Like, okay, the reason I say this could be bangs or a hairline is because every single time I see a Kazuichi cosplayer, this is always a hairline on them. But to me, I feel like it's bangs and not a hairline, personally. But I feel like this one, to each their own. But to me, these are bangs. I don't know. But I feel like every cosplayer I see has the hair starting from there. And I'm like, I don't know about that one.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Alright, so starting my hairlines. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Why Hyoko went to the music venue? Is that the key to all this? I need to figure that out, no matter the cost. I changed half the words in that sentence. I'm so sorry. I know why, but none of these are why.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
I'm just gonna be on this, because I know why she went there.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
But I don't...
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yes. I'm shocked that was it.
That.
Consent, babe. Consent is what? Key.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Is trying to figure out if Hyoko's murder was... Okay, cool. Okay.
Exactly.
Very good. I understand what we're doing now.
No
Thank
one
you.
called for her, then why did she go?
I was like, they're just saying words. Like, why is everyone acting shocked?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because
What?
she was
Yes,
being
Dylan, can you
overly
link the
cautious of
image?
despair disease, you know?
This is important. Like, I know there's a murder we're trying to solve, but the hairlines.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
Yeah, so she went out on purpose.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Y'all, it's a hairline. It's a hairline. This is so... First of all, again, why does every piece of Danganronpa fan art have to have feet? I don't understand. Y'all, that's a hairline. I'm just trying to scroll. Yeah, first of all, wear your shoes. This seems like tetanus waiting to happen or whatever. I think I hate this because On the sides, it looks like bangs, but then on the middle, it's just hair. Oh my god. Yeah, now this is really what we should have been debating. Okay, well, first of all, I would like to create a formal apology to all the cosplayers. I was saying I hate when they make it the hairline. I'm in the wrong. Oh my god, spoiler, he has feet. Y'all. Yeah, okay. So, okay, what we've come to the conclusion on. If the characters... Okay, well, we're gonna change our hypothesis. You know what we're gonna do? Be presented new information and change our understanding. All of the guys in Danganronpa either have bangs or a widow's peak. And I think that is something readily from my brain is a thing. Because I was gonna say Teru I think could be my one catalyst, but no, he has a widow's peak. He has a widow's peak. Oh, I forgot about Nekomaru. No, he has a widow's peak. He has a widow's peak too. He also has a widow's peak. Does Kokichi have bangs or widow's peak? Kokichi has bangs in the third game. Y'all, every Danganronpa character. Yeah, what does Mondo have? Because I'm trying to think. Y'all. Hold on. I have to get two reference images up. Hold on. Where's the side angle? Y'all, why can't I get a side angle? Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna say inconclusive. Yeah, there could be a widow's peak under here. Hifumi. Okay, hold on. I will say bang mama. That's a bang piece. This is a bang piece, mama. Flies up during the does it? Hold on. Mondo sprites. Because if there's one with it flying up, we can see it. I can't find it. I can't find it on the sprite list. There's the one where his back is turned. I can't see the one where his thing's up. At least on my Googling of it. The bang! Hifumi has a toupee. Yeah, this is a toupee. This is actually insane, love. It's insane. Plus, what is the definition of a bang? I think if we do this based... What is our definition of a bang for this? Because I think a very bare bones definition of a bang is something that obscures the forehead in some capacity. Which I would argue his pompadour does, even if it is not directly flush with the forehead. It is still obstructing our vision of the forehead. So I guess the question is, do we consider this a bang? Or do we consider this an outlier? Are you just talking about the male characters? Not exactly. I just can't think of any girl characters that don't have bangs. But I'm willing to be proven wrong. I would consider Hero... Oh, you know what? Okay. I think it's decided. Hero is the one character I would say has a normal hairline. Because I'm not going to show it due to spoiler reasons, but there is a sprite where his hair is all, well, not a sprite, but in the anime you do see him with his hair fully back, and he does not have a widow's peak. So I do think Hiro is the one character in Danganronpa to escape without bangs and without a widow's peak. I think it's, oh, link it. You should be able to link it here. Okay, here's the thing though. Here he may have face framing bangs. However, in the anime sprite that I'm not going to show because I won't spoil anything, it's all pushed back and he does have a normal hairline. So he manages to escape. Yeah, I think his hair is definitely supposed to be dreads, for sure. I feel like in the anime especially, it's also, like, definitely dreads. Y'all. This may be a widow's peak. It is coming down at an angle. I cannot believe Hiro. Yeah, what does Hiro look like at the bad end of DR1? But yeah, I think Hiro... Okay, cool. Yeah, I could show this one because we played this game. In the bad end, I will say it is kind of coming forward a little bit here, but I am going to say not as dramatically. Sumiki Danganronpa. Does she really? Okay. With Sumiki, we haven't gotten to her yet, so I'm not going to show her. But with Sumiki, I will say her forehead is being obstructed by hair. So could just be some really long bangs, but it's true. She does have a middle part. I just think everyone's forehead's obstructed. I think my point has now turned into no one has, like, pushed back hair and without a widow's peak. Like, no one just has their hair all back. Yeah, Danganronpa hates foreheads. Because if they have a forehead, if their forehead's, like, exposed, they always have a widow's peak. So I think my new hypothesis, minus Hiro, no one has an exposed forehead without a widow's peak. Wow.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
I am so sorry for everyone who's like, what's happening in the trial? Because I don't know.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her
I hope
kimono.
the email went good.
They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
What's the new evidence?
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene.
Yeah, now the so-called trial.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Hairline are happening in the trial.
My gut was wrong. This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
I forgot about... Did I take a picture of Peko? Did I take a picture of Peko coming into the diner? No. Oh, I clicked on this on accident, sorry. Y'all, I have to Google Peko wet swimsuit. Okay, y'all. This is our one girl hairline. This is the one. Hey girl, hey. Yeah, it'll be in my Google search forever. Gone, but not forgotten. Miss her. For her. Maybe Danganronpa just gives people small foreheads. I don't know what to say. I think that if we overlook forehead size, I would go as far as to say this is not a widow's peak. Oh, I fucking love Peko. She's so good. Oh, I could have zoomed in more. Yeah. Yeah, where's my 5-head representation? I can't believe I complained about every woman having bangs in Malignant when Danganronpa was right here. Although, Rich, I will say, Malignant also had the problem where every woman had bangs and they all looked the same. Like, every woman had brown hair and bangs and they were indistinguishable from each other. Except one was British, but I didn't realize. But that's not the point. The point is... Malignant. Maglisma. Yeah, everyone was the same Malignant, except for the one blonde lady. At least in Danganronpa, they have different hair colors. But yeah. Danganronpa, really everyone has bangs. Or a hairline. Everyone has bangs or a hairline. A widow's peak hairline.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh my god. Shut me up? Me? Is it the candle? Oh, Sonya has the count, duh.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right?
I can't cut.
She definitely got abducted or... The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
No, you're wrong.
I can't back down!
Oh, God! Ah, not the button mashing! Oh!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Y'all, I got cuts. I don't need any cuts for this part.
Down.
Mash the A button! Oh, God! Oh, my God. Advance.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
With my 0 cuts.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
I need
it's
to
more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
No. I pressed the A button.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko. Her kimono was up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No.
Allow me to cut through those
Let
words.
me cut through those words.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room.
Period.
That is why I informed her.
Crybaby.
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Whoa, Kane.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Make her admit defeat. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have
Hell
assumed that
no.
Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Deuce, thank you so much for that follow. I
Though that
appreciate it.
may
Thank
not
you.
apply to Sonya,
Dude, I'm wrong.
since she provided Hiyoko with that
I
information.
hate being wrong so much, honestly. It's like I might as well be burned on a stake if I'm wrong about something. I'm like, oh, I want to die.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
I thought this word was pronounced cretin.
Kazuichi, It seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
The boys are fighting.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
For his sake?
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked
Sonya's
no
like,
less than
I already
10
know who's winning
opportunities
this.
to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Yeah, I did not think it was Cretan.
The only thing I can think of is...
This was news to me.
It was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
A coincidence? I know, this man's so
When
whiny.
she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Oh my god. Me.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
Dead.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime.
I know, that
It
gray
makes
man
things
got
even
F.
trickier.
Okay, well, boom. I think it'll be very easy for us to figure out who the killer is. Everyone, lift up the shirt, see the abs, flex. Who's got those abs?
That's the reason they imitated the movie.
I know, very
falsified the
unfortunate
murder scene.
timing.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Adapt.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Yeah, what was the plan?
Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, everyone somehow has abs, according to the pool, the beach episode game. I need to play us. I haven't opened it, because I still am trying to figure out if I want to stream it when, like, I play it or not. So I just got it sitting here, unplayed. The killer's planned from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
He always got something.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Nekomaru is in critical condition, so he's not here right now.
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
What are you thinking?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able
Oh
to
my
come
God.
to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh?
Yeah, from
What
certain
are you talking
angles, it becomes black and white of me.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her
He really
death
is
and tampered with the crime scene.
Do we know why? Yes, he was... Monokuma... Yeah, exactly what PK said. Monokuma was gonna kill Akane because Akane and Monokuma were fighting, but Nekomaru stepped in, and now he's in critical condition.
But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah!
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene,
She'd get blood all over her little feetsies.
there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Really?
I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like we came to this conclusion
That's
already,
annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
I like when the characters, the angle change, they just become so flat.
This is strange? What's strange?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the stage? No, the ladder!
I can prove it with this.
I thought they were gonna say that was wrong.
If Ibuki
Nagito
used the
is so
step ladder to
good.
hang
Oh my god.
It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
I'm sad I locked myself out of my free time events with him, but I love him. He is definitely one of my favorites from this game.
There weren't?
And the whole franchise, honestly. I think he's in my top 5 out of, like, all the games.
Yeah. That stepladder
At
was
least top
completely
10.
clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
I know, you're wrong. I was like, because it takes a second for it to like show me I'm correct, so I'm like, am I wrong?
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komeida, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
I wanted these feet.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see.
Oh,
so there was
no.
some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
I feel like this is the candle part. So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding the incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Waffles, thank you so much for that host. I appreciate it. Thank you,
As long
thank
as I
you.
leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Ultimate seer through shit.
I'll definitely try.
We're doing our best here. I know, it's definitely just kind of like, we couldn't have like tied her to a chair or something. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange.
Here!
Y'all, I don't know. I just clicked.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Because there's blood on the
Can you
thing.
explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned
The
earlier.
stepladder has blood
It's
on
true
it.
that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
Oh my god.
there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Oh my god.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
There's so many layers.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That was really a shot in the dark guess. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with the
That is
video.
truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
That's true.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
We have two step
Are
ladders?
you saying there were 2 step ladders?
Two? Two?
But where would you
I
find
like his little
another
blushy
stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Oh my god.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different.
It's
Am
really,
I right?
it's Attorney.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills.
I think
Is it okay to say that?
There are 3 trials in all of Danganronpa where I did not have the slightest clue who could have done the murder. And I had to go around, like, person by person, just clicking on everyone until it worked. And this is one of them. This is so confusing.
What are you two talking about?
I won't say the other 2 until we get to them, of course. But this one, I was so lost on it. I don't know what it all means. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chucky said the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. What on earth? What on... What's the question? I have no idea. I don't want to know, but I have no idea. I get a vowel. What? Okay, I didn't think that was it. Ah! I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I thought it was filing cabinet. It is not filing cabinet. Filming location. Filming location, y'all. That's it. Oh, I can't spell. I thought I had a C somewhere. Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh my god, it's gonna hit that! Oh, sorry, I hit my hand really hard on the table. It hurts so bad. I need an O. I'm just gonna get rid of all of these. New and improved! I have so many A's! This is why I don't play this game. This game is hard. Like, some of these Hangman's Gambit are so difficult. Oh my god.
Been different too.
I'm also gonna save the game. Look at me go. I really am. I'm doing it this trial.
What do you mean?
Also, I think I lied. I don't think this is, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if this is one where I went around to everyone and was like, I don't know who did it. I'm trying to recall.
I mean, the video I saw
Yeah,
was not
so much
filmed at
easier on the
music
PC. So much easier on the PC.
It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the
what?
surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to the surveillance camera unit? Moved it. Okay, well at least this is this. I could do this. No prob. I know the killer's like, how the fuck? We're going so fast. We only got 3 minutes and 51 seconds, 50 seconds. Leap. Oh my god. Sorry, I had. Okay, that was on me. I pressed the wrong button. It all happened so fast. I was not prepared. No more dying from me. It's the run from cool math games. Yeah! Oh, fuck. Which part of the surveillance camera did the killer tamper with? What are my options? Oh god, well I guess I'm gonna have to see this through. Oh my god, I didn't even read them. Okay, cool. Oh, I was right, I got a point. Okay. I just went on to one thinking I could jump to the other ones. Would I have been able to? I don't know. I'm falling behind. Okay. Question 2, please. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue? The music venue. Music venue. Because the one in the hospital is there. Okay, good. The music in this game is so good. Oh my god. Another day, another. Ooh, good music. I have to sneeze. Sorry, that was so aggressive of me. I'm so sorry. I was like, I had to get out because I had to keep my eyes open. We came to the music venue. Took it with them. I'm sorry to sneeze. Caused me some motion sickness. Yeah, this one's definitely. Yeah, my head was so full. I was like, yeah, it's like my hands were full, so I'm so sorry. I feel so like, oh, how could I? But yeah, my hands were full, and I needed my eyes open, so I was just frantically trying to sneeze. Oh my god, there's so many things. So many things. I was only able to like half hold it in.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Wow, easy.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then
Yes.
only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes.
Oh.
At least when I first discovered Ibuki's
I
body.
didn't even think about this. They just had to move the camera.
But when Hyoko's body appeared,
Oh.
they put the camera back too.
I'm very confused.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but
Can we see a side by side?
in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Oh, they broke it. The thing they did, they destroyed it.
I see!
All the broken parts, you see?
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Wow.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
That's true.
My attention was so focused on the body
They
that even I
obviously
couldn't
flipped
have
it
noticed
over.
something
Yeah,
like
it flipped over and broke in the process.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left
Oh,
that in
wow.
pieces as well.
I didn't even notice. I mean, now I clearly
It's
see,
easy
but...
to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Wow.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range should be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Okay, I know what this is. I need an O. Oh, shoot. I think. Yeah, okay, I do need an O. Okay, well. The only other room we went to, the conference room. Was that not an R? Another gambit. I know! They gotta stop doing this to me. Oh, what hit? Put these off the screen. Oh. I don't know how that one went away.
I got it!
Period. Whoa, 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 whoa! Complete!
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Yes, but
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
to make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make it clear. What was that work? I'm like, I don't know. Oh, God. The curtain! It's the curtain!
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Okay.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No.
Or did the music venue look like the...
I'm shocked that hit that. Oh. Consent, babe.
What the killer did was
Yeah. In Ace Attorney, it's like, you just gotta contradict things. This has so much fluff.
make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain.
I think
But
I'm
after the incident,
very into pink animal print right now.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
It's like so much of, not like so much of these games, but it's like I feel like a lot of these games, like parts of the trial are like, oh, this is different from how it was the very first time you see it. And I feel like sometimes it's hard to remember that, you know?
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Get him, queen!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In
Yes!
actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't
What is
stand out,
Mahiru's X thing? Is it film reel?
it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see.
I need to see her
The
X.
conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Wow, I guess someone used the same
So
wood.
the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room? What's the question?
I can prove it with this.
The candle. The candle.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right?
Yes. Oh, poor
In the
Jess.
video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepy?
Ominous. Like a candle in the wind.
That might
It's
have
gotta
been
be the
another
paper.
reason,
Mahere's an X.
main
That sucks.
reason
I
is
feel like they could have done
probably
film reel. It would have been so much more
tamper
fun.
The lighting in the conference room.
But I
and the
do
music
understand not
venue are
everyone's
so
ultimate
different.
lends themselves
They
to having a
couldn't be
fun
used
X.
during
But
filming.
like, film reel would have been cute.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely
Oh my
placed there just to make me
God.
think
A
it was the same candle that was
decoy.
used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much
Yeah,
detail.
to be fair,
they
was
were
she
going
all
for
that
effect.
fun in the first place?
With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided.
So how did the candlelight blow
The
out?
video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Like, I still
If I'd
don't know
found
that.
proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up. so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
I can't believe that's a hairline.
The motel
not
would have been
Biggs.
too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too
believe.
distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
Yeah, if I ran to the conference
The
room,
incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's
I would've
occurring in
known
the
who
conference
did
room.
it. I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Akane.
No, that's not
Oh
possible.
my god. Bimbo Queen.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was in the music venue, which means there was a fake. That fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room. See, look how fast that one was.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
I'm just saying, no hair. There was hair when we found Ibuki. We should have seen this from the
The killer
beginning.
put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only
They didn't get a
pretending to be
wig. They weren't committed.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
I didn't have Diet Coke today because the last time I had Diet Coke was last time I streamed.
If they took
and I
Ibuki
felt
from
like
the
I was
music
so
venue
shaky,
to the
I was
hospital
like, oh.
to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Yeah. So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me
But
was...
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Yeah, there was
Who's
no
the
hair
killer
dangling
made a
out.
fake video? There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
At this point in time, when I first played the game, I had not a single inkling of an idea. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea who it was at this point in time. Like, this was definitely one I went around the entire lineup of characters. I was like, I don't know who it was. And also, I think it was a combination. One, I didn't know who it was. Two, I didn't want to accept it.
You're the only one! Mika, you're the killer, aren't you?
Oh. I think I was in denial.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she could still talk her way out of it. Also, I have to save my game in case we have a panic time action. My game breaks.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
I was around the damn room. I was like, yeah. Like, yeah, it's you. Like, oh yeah, it was me.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
I do think it's
A chick
impossible.
like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Yeah, I will let her get away with it. Like, if she were like, what, me? I'm not the killer. I'd be like, okay.
She's right.
Who are we accusing now?
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
I feel like...
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Believe me, comfort. I could not have thought it was her. Like,
An alibi? Was that the killer's
like,
goal?
not a single ounce of me thought it was her. Like, I was like, I don't know who it was. Like, was it Akane? Was it Nagito? They were in the hospital.
Now that you mention it,
Like,
you guys brought that up earlier.
I think that's what I thought.
Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
I guess in my head I was like, oh, maybe they recovered. Like, you know, and they were playing sick, you know?
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital
I
conference
know.
room.
I have her underwear. I'm letting her get away with it.
Also a coincidence?
Bandages? Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
Then if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going
Came
to
back
be on
just
call.
in time. Welcome
You
back.
actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music
I
video.
still feel like I've played the game, so I know she did, like, I had to accuse her. But, like, I still feel like this would have been so, because I feel like usually they're pretty obvious, like, obvious enough to where it's like, oh, I can see them. But, like, I was so shocked, like, this trial, like, they really just kind of, like, she had an alibi, she was with Fuyuhiko, like.
And showed that to me.
Yeah, this was so not obvious at all.
I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
And I feel like also, you could not like tell by how the people are acting, but like for example, in the first game, Celeste was really like leading everything, you know what I mean? And I feel like Mikon was not in this, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in the class trial sometimes you kind of tell who it is based on like how active they are in the discussion or like what they contribute. And I feel like her contributions were just kind of like, yeah. Except I will say she did say something about like, there's no way a slowpoke like me could do that. And it's just kind of like, why are you saying you can't? But
if someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yeah.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
I was really just kind of like, Akane recovered. Akane recovered into it.
Please wait a second. What are you saying? Okay, I'm the killer.
Yeah, like this one. Oh my gosh.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
And the music venue to obscure time of death, and Sonia was like, okay, thanks, only you know. Yeah, that was another thing where I was just kind of like...
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Because, like, Sonia really was just kind of like, wow, like, what an odd little piece of, like, who would go so far out of the way to do that?
So she can't even do that.
Oh my god.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
No, I don't think she is. Can we vote someone else?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree.
It's hard to believe.
It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Can we vote Teru again?
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Yeah!
Fine. I've
Yeah.
been like this for a long time.
I say we pin it on Nekomaru personally. I know. What is her reason? What is her reason? Also, hi, Celestia Ludenberg. I hope her day is going good.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
I know. I was like, woman.
Even I can't deny that.
Okay.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, emphasizing every letter.
It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
I think I believe her.
What do you say, Hajime?
I know. Everyone who did her wrong.
You still believe this
You wanna
woman
fight?
is the killer?
I'm gonna go. Kind of Kim.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Listen. Everyone's ganging up on me. Maybe we guessed wrong. Look at her crying. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
He's got those crazy eyes. He's looking at me with his Betty Davis eyes. Imagine you got to voice her and you got to whine the whole time. It'd be such a good time. That voice actress voices like all of my favorite characters. Like, she voices Mikon, she's the voice of Sailor Moon. Like, I don't know what it is, but if that voice actress is in something, I just like that character for some reason, apparently. Not even because of the voice, but I'm just like,
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
Hi, Give a Star, hello.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I
We
have
have
anything
just
worth
accused
saying at
Mikon
an
of murder.
important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
I know, it would be so cool if you could see, like, a scene for them, like, if you accuse wrong. Because, like, I don't know, it'd be really interesting to see. It definitely would be a lot of work, but I think it'd be fun, because it's like, sometimes I'd like a bit more insight on the situation. I feel like that could offer it. It's also the same as how, like, if you fail, you automatically get accused of murder, and then you just have to, like, go back and redo it. But it's just kind of like, it'd be interesting if it's like you follow the person you're currently suspicious of. Like, for example, like if we failed somewhere during Pekko's case, what am I trying to say? If we, like, during Pekko's case, we were blaming Kyoko, instead of, like, us being the blackened at the end and having to redo it. It'd be cool if, like, we saw Kyoko's, like, through, and then was like, oh no, we're definitely wrong. I don't know. Is she? Let me look it up. Yeah, some of the voice cast, it's like, I hope they had some honey and tea. Mikon voice actor. Yeah, I've listed absolutely nothing, but I'll speak. Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
She's not in Korra. Well, wait.
Investigating
not in
with
Korra.
the suspect in mind creates a different
No, she
result
is.
than
She is Zuli in Korra. She is. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. She is, yes. She's in... Oh, she's also Yui in K-On! She's also Cher Bear! She's also in some Fire Emblem. She's Hinata in Shippuden, the video game. I don't know about, like, the anime. Wow. She's Margaret in Rune Factory? Oh my god. No wonder I want to marry Margaret. Yeah, why don't you say something sooner?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Yeah, Junko being live in the first game really was like a wow.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else.
I can't believe.
But I guess now's a good time to say it.
Say it out loud.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
I will say, in Little Witch Academia, she voices Lotte, who I do love, but not my favorite character. So I don't... She's not automatically my favorite character if she voices someone.
Actually, this is a game.
That is true, it is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Vampire.
Dang, that's a huge deal.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
What's the clue?
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Oh.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket,
file my
right?
nail.
There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
I know! We need to make it off limits.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And
Yeah, I think we
keep
should
in
close
mind
it
that it's
down.
brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long.
I don't get it.
What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
But I'll let
It
him
means,
tell me.
well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oh.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Oh.
Dawn, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew
Yeah.
about this rope clue all along.
Yeah, he's really just kind of like, we're 2.5 hours into this trial.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Okay.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little
I
bit.
know. King of holding on to information until it is more dramatic to reveal it.
Huh?
And he's wasting our
More
time.
importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Hold her up.
And then I finished speaking.
Ah.
How is that a decisive clue?
I understand how.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? He's being a little chaotic for fun, yeah. I know what it is. I know what it is, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna have it on the rope used for hanging, because I feel like that would be the most crucial.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Yeah, okay.
She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically
I
the
may
same
have to
thing.
absorb something.
Though
Actually.
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
Hold on, what
But
is...
we believed it was from a hanging.
Sorry. Okay.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Hello?
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Why couldn't I absorb it? Ibuki's true cause death is strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true? Yes.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
She was strangled to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave... Scars?
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene. Obviously, we just...
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Hold on. I'm gonna absorb the
Ibuki
first
didn't die
thing.
from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same. Though hanging and the scars they leave would look different. Scars?
But we believed it was for...
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yes! No. Maybe not. Maybe that's not what we did, actually.
Ibuki didn't die.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same.
Same thing. Though hanging and the scars they leave with... Scars?
But we believed it was for... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene was hanged. Obviously, we'd assume...
The Monokuma file complicated. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Crap!
I made
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and the scars they leave with... Scars? You mean...
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged. Obviously, we'd assume it...
The Monokuma file complicates this. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Yeah, no one say a word if you know. Let me figure it out on my own.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same. Though hanging and the scars they leave would look different. Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from a... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Obviously, we'd assume
It was a hanging.
the Monokuma file complicated. It never
I'm
specified
doing
hanging.
amazing, sweetie. Thank you. I'm trying.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Could it possibly be any of the other points? No doubt. Okay, hold on. I think I get it.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believe, why would that be?
I think I know.
Offer someone's life?
Okay.
That must be.
I took the thing. I shot the right thing, but I should not have taken the thing.
So
welcome back with Omelet. We're accusing Mikon of murder.
This whole time.
Okay, that's why I was confident. I shouldn't have absorbed the thing. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death.
Oh
You lied, didn't you?
The accusation.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Wow.
Please wait!
The drama.
First of all,
I know Kazumichi kind of making a
point.
point.
So I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
I know, not us attacking a woman.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But today...
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Well, I'm not a drunk medical
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Free Hiko, me, and
such a clumsy
Mikon
mess,
till the
and I
end.
got so careless.
The hospital squad.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Akane, the hospital squad.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Nagito has been kicked out of the hospital squad.
Huh?
And if not,
Yes,
her
they would leave
symptoms were
different marks.
still very serious.
They would leave different marks.
And caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed
effect.
Mikon because she was nursing her.
I've never claimed she's free of controversy.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
Well, okay, I think this is a bit of a stretch. I feel like she's just
That's
a
a
nurse.
little-
Like,
Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean,
I probably fave.
She's a
I don't care.
killer,
Yeah, I don't
you
care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, listen.
You've got it all wrong.
I don't need to change her. I can accept her for who she is and all she
I'm
does.
sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Oh.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Wow.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is
Yeah.
I see. You guys are kind. Well,
I think we should just throw
that's the
Nagito
choice
under the
everyone
bus.
makes. And the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
I guess.
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Nagito, she's crying.
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
Oh my god.
But I'm really not the killer.
Then who could do worse? Yeah.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Well, if that's what she says, I believe her. Dot dot dot.
Is that really true?
Yep.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
I won't stop.
I don't want to do this either.
I'd let her
course I
beat
don't
me
wanna
up.
do
Yeah, if she
this.
wants to punch me in the face, go for it.
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
Prove that she's. She want.
What the
We
hell
want
does
her to
that mean?
prove that she's not the thing. Yeah, ultimate nurse, ultimate actress.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her.
Wow.
Belief lies at the heart of that
She's
conflict.
not in the hospital squad. Yeah, why is Akane just kind of like
'Cause
murder?
there's no room
Never
for doubt,
encountered that before in my
then there's
life.
no reason to believe. is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Oh. Such a big head and not a single ounce of brain in it. I love her.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
I don't know if I believe in that, necessarily. I mean, granted, I'm not on an island killing people, but I feel like your trust in someone does not have to be questioned for you to be able to trust them. Yeah, nurses, like, you can be clumsy in a hospital setting. I feel like this is definitely not, like, being clumsy in a hospital setting, though.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Oh my god.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end,
Sister snapped.
all just a bunch of bullies.
Yeah,
huh?
call them out for being bullies.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me
Queen.
like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Queen.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair.
She did nothing wrong.
It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
Period.
Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Yeah.
Is acting like this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest,
Yeah.
I've run out of
Let her
ideas.
sister snap. I love when a queen snaps.
That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
I would simply say no. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, we don't have any clues against you? Why don't you give us something to use against you? Like, no! I'm not gonna give you something you can use against me.
The same as Hajime.
Yeah, Mika on her way to
About
Sister
any of my
Snap for the
friends.
girls in the back.
But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can
I
finally
immediately
break
go to
these
the
chains of
scene. Yeah,
despair.
it's not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair!
Hey,
Chiaki.
Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
How would she know?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
I love Chiaki's eyes. I love her palette. It's really good.
Can you prove it?
I like that shade of pink.
Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
She's got a point.
Ah, that's right. Show me your proof.
We got nothing. Nothing, I say.
Because you're just assuming the video was
Does
filmed
this
at
not have
the
buttons on
conference
it?
room.
Oh, it doesn't. That's kind of useless for a
Treating
cardigan.
me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Mikan, I am willing to throw Akane or Nagito under the bus if you are queen.
That's
I am
totally
ready and
crazy.
willing.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Survival of the fittest.
Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay?
This broad.
She's emotionally unstable.
Oh yeah, y'all, I beat Honey Pop 1 and 2. But in it, one of the dialogue options you have to give is like saying broad. And I'm like, this is such a stupid word. That's it.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
I trust you, queen.
Seems she finally started arguing for us. But
Huh?
the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
See, this is one of the few times in this game versus Danganronpa 1 where I'm like, yes, I understand why I specifically have to offer up this piece of evidence. Because I'm the only one who watched the video. Miss Kyoko Kirigiri Miss Kyoko Kirigiri would be like, we have the answer to this. Right, Makoto? Like, you have the answer too. You say it. But in this one, it's like, I'm the only one who has the answer, so I have no problem with them being like, Hajime, what's the answer?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
You saw all the fitties? I saw all the fitties. I saw them all. Could it be? Was this Shaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
Mikan, I'm just saying. I see no proof. I see no evidence you're the killer. Truly. Truly the national anthem of those of us who make mistakes and just want to be forgiven for our mistakes. I need to make up my mind. I'm the only one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to finish this. Yeah, suddenly evidence? Evidence? I don't know her. Now you hear Sailor Moon. Yeah, it's like her Sailor Moon voice is like a little bit different, but it's like if you know it's the same person, it's like,
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
I hate this one. This one I think I had a really hard
Do you have
time.
any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
That's true.
Is that really your proof?
Yeah, she's Hinata.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
This is the one where I mentioned the candle.
Be able to make out her body
And
type.
Jess was like, candle.
So please forgive me already!
I don't know what I need to shoot what
Hajime,
with.
pay close attention and listen well. You're the only
Okay.
one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Okay, I know the killer's mistake. I know it. Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video.
I'm not the killer!
Yeah, she's a very good shy girl voice.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any? Is the hemp bag on her head is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your...
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
This one was so stupid. This one was so horrible. I was so stumped on this one.
You've committed a major mistake.
And even now, I'm still like...
Mistake?
I don't like... It's such a stretch.
As I
to me.
said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
This is so stupid to me. Because it's just kind of like... You said the camera was in front of the stage. You said the camera was in front of the curtain. Like... Oh my god.
So how can you
I know, where's the Danganronpers Among Us?
say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
There's a video on
Only reason
TikTok.
Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
There was
Is that
a
right?
TikTok a person did where it's like how they would have gotten out of these things if they were like the person. And they were just kind of like, the camera angle for the video we've been talking about for the past hours. Like...
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Oh my gosh.
You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious?
Akane, do you want to take the blame?
Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
You hate to see a strong woman go down. This is the squeaky toy era.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Oh, she's got the eyes. She's got the eyes! I know! The 3 girlies this chapter, it's ridiculous. So many girls go out, because it's like, there were 2 guys who went out first, and then it was 2 girls, now 3 more girls? Oh my god.
The hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag.
Yeah, her like looking up Sprite is my favorite one. This one. This was my icon in Discord for a while at a point in time.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
So good.
That tote bag.
Ringtone.
Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
She watched it.
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Can I be honest?
Too, didn't you?
The
you
reason
remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Can I be honest? The reason I got her hope thing full was because I knew she was gonna die.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake.
Yeah.
But that tote bag is a limited item.
I've got stressed because I was like, am I making it too obvious that I'm really trying to finish Mekons like really quickly?
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
I do think it is.
That's why that video isn't
In chapter
fabricated,
1.
and I'm not the killer.
I just really liked her. Yeah, I'm hoping people just think I just want to get her thing done because I like her. But no, I was just trying to finish hers quickly because I was like, she's gonna die in this chapter. So like, I really gotta work on this.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Yeah, definitely helps that she's my favorite. But I was like, sometimes I was just kind of like, I hope no one's like curious as to why I'm trying to get it done like so frantically, and I'm like talking to her every other time.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
I also, do we get Ibuki's full? No. That's why I stopped talking to Ibuki. I think I still had 3 more to do. Let me check actually how many I still had to do. Yeah, we had 3 left to do, and I was like, the only way I was gonna be able to get all 3 of hers done is if I do them all back to back to back, and I feel like that's incredibly suspicious. Yeah, if you don't do it all at once, that's what, yeah, and so that's why for Ibuki, I was like, I just have to stop doing hers. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish hers. Ah! Because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get done. I can't get it done. Long time no see. Oh, let me save before the panic time. I'm gonna clarify though. I'm not just like talking to the people who I'm like, oh, they're gonna be dead soon. Like, I want to clarify, I'm not doing that. I just know like, Mekon was early, she like gets out in chapter 3, you know? So I was like, I have to talk to her. Like, I have to make sure I get hers done, talk to her as much as I can. I want to clarify, like, I can't save. But I want to clarify, like, just because I'm getting them done, like, does not mean I'm like, oh, they're gonna die soon, I have to rush to get them done. I know, I forgive Mekon. I don't think she did anything wrong. I don't think she's guilty. I think she's innocent. She's being framed. Reload ammo features. Oh my god. Oh god. I can barely press the A button. So this panic time action's bugged. Is it bugged only on the Switch? Because I'm curious how it's bugged.
Keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
I know this.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has
Yeah.
she lost it for good?
That's so weird.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me.
What is it, like, what happens during, like, well, how does it, like, how is it broken? At this rate, we're not gonna get anywhere. I gotta do something than this. Can I just, like, not reload or something? #X's trial. I'm sure people do. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Which, like, Shandimental Snap, let her talk how she wants. No, a lot of people have Mekon, do not like Mekon.
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
I'm just gonna do this right now.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me!
It crashes the game.
Can you forgive me already?
Also, Cartman, thank you for those bits. It crashes the game. I'm still in hard version. It crashes the game, and I'm gonna have to redo part of this trial over again, or will it just take me back here? Good thing I saved. Did I? When did I save? Well, oh no.
Anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive
Okay. Thank God I saved before it. Because I thought I wasn't able to save it.
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me!
Queen, I will forgive you.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already?
I already
do anything you want. There's only one bag.
Theater bonus prize.
This is the end.
When does it crash the game?
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Yeah, I last saved 40 minutes ago. No, I didn't. I don't know how long ago that was. Okay, thank God, thank God. We're fine, we're fine. Okay. Whew! When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to make customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought
Yeah,
that bag
I was
should
going
have
to
received
save,
another
but I
one as a
couldn't
bonus
save
prize.
during the dialogue for some reason. Also, I hope your drawing is going super good.
Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please,
It'd be a little, yeah, it'd be a
just
bit
stop
much.
making desperate excuses.
Yeah, there's a bug during the panic time of this game that'll crash the game. But luckily, mine did not crash, it seems.
Why?
It seems her desperate struggles.
Only on hard. If I were to go onto the easy one, it wouldn't have done it.
Why does everybody always hate me?
Thank God we dodged it.
Already!
Nikon, it's already over.
I don't think it's over.
After I go over your crime from the
I
beginning
don't think it's over.
and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Oh, I'll believe in her until the end of time. Okay. I know she's gone through so much. Okay. The body was hidden before. The ripped piece on the baton lighting. Which house someone saw that, I'd love to know. Okay, we have that one there. Miku, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I can't lose any life here. I'm living on borrowed time. Okay, the 2 step ladders are different somehow. Spreading the glue. Put the hemp bag on our head. Here's what we saw on the monitor. And then I feel like this would have to be this. Yeah.
Here's everything that happened in
that
this
was
case.
so quick.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby.
What are you doing, step ladder? Please.
The incoming signal light on the surveillance
my
monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Ricky didn't save the VODs for this one, did he? It was just the other ones. The first two, or the first game in V3?
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
How'd the camera cut off,
That
though?
surveillance camera unit was designed
How did
for
the
two-way
candlelight get
communication
burnt
with
out,
the hospital
though?
and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. So I immediately headed over
Not
there.
a single one. Ricky needs to replay them and save the VODs.
That was the killer's trap.
Yeah, like, how did... I feel like
In
there are
truth,
so many
that
things
video
to
was
this
recorded
case
in a
that are not
different
ever
place.
explained.
The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance.
So how'd the candle get blown
Then,
out?
they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so,
I constantly
they tried to
forget
make
this
me
game
think
is
the
about
incident was
murder.
happening in real time.
I feel like I can't forget it's about murder with how often they bring up their dead friends. How often they brought up Mahiru being a good person who didn't deserve
When
death.
in fact, the crime had
I
already
feel
been
like I
committed.
can't forget that it's about
The
about
person in the
murder.
footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the
Mahiru
music
haunts me
venue
from the
and found a
grave.
hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
We're running.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's
Maybe they'll
trap.
die this time. Maybe they'll be alive.
After
Maybe
clearing
they'll
the
live.
conference room,
They'll survive.
The killer was likely watching the music venue from outside.
Oh, Jay Morning tear during the concert. Oh my
As
god.
if they were switching places
Like,
with me, they went inside the music venue
Teru was not a good person. Like,
and began working on their last trick.
whenever they bring up missing him so much, it's just kind of like, I don't know, do we miss him? Like, miss the food, sure, but miss him?
First,
I don't
the
know.
killer
I
peeled
don't know
off the
about that
wallpaper
one.
covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar.
Yeah, I think we just missed the food.
I didn't expect it to be slightly larger
Which,
from
like,
the
we could just be
wallpaper,
honest and say
or have
that.
Hyoko's body hidden
Hi,
inside.
Venus. Hello. I hope your day's going good.
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance
Also-
camera that was used in the conference room.
We just don't know what killed Hyoko. Like,
After
where's her
destroying
murder
it,
weapon?
They mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room.
A closed room?
They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me.
Oh my god, we
They
bust
helped
open
us
the door.
force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Can we look at how cute little Chiaki looks? Look at her. I know there's words over her face, but look at her burst open the door. I know, she ate glue.
And they made us
she's so
discover
cute.
not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they
I'm
pretended
terrible.
to be
Yeah, I'd
surprised,
be like,
but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
I missed her eating glue. That was funny. Yeah, this game, I feel like I would not.
Isn't that right, Miko?
If I were to make
This
it to the
crime was
end, it would
orchestrated
have been out
by
of
you,
pure luck.
wasn't it?
Oh, what did I just hit? I have a cardboard box down there. She. Complete. Period. Me. Yeah, free her! She didn't do anything
Whoa,
wrong.
Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Queen.
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you.
What I soul star. Oh my
This
god.
feeling of despair.
I still can't believe that star is taken from me. I think this was also my Discord profile picture for a second.
Mikon, What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that,
That was such a
moment
zoom
of your
in.
time.
Yeah, she killed 2 people, so like it kind of cancels out. Like she didn't kill anyone, you know? You can tell this is the, oh no, you can tell this is the quick time event one. That 49. Or maybe it was this one. I don't actually know where it was. Look at us get our coins in.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled
2 wrongs
voting
make a
time.
right. Yeah. Something like that.
Now
Yeah.
please pull the lever in front of you and
Yeah.
cast your vote.
I think we should just blame who's not
Who will
here.
be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. You hate to see powerful men not succeeding. Truly. They were wrong for this. Trial ended. All rise.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point, you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikon Sumiki. This was a rough trial for me. Oh, also, now I can show y'all the tweet. So I tweeted this. Hello, these are my favorite characters in Danganronpa 2 based on the 2 trials I've played. I just kind of want to see how my opinions change as the game goes on. Quite literally, 3, well, one of these is bear, but they died. Literally, 3 of these people died. Like, delusion, mama. Delusion. Like, they literally, like, one by one. Y'all can interact with this 3-year-old one. Nobody commented any spoilers. I mean, this was like, who was here to see this? But like, this really was a different era in the same chapter, literally. Like, this was a rough chapter because they were my 3 favorites, and all of them died. This was this was before my Zoo Palace fame. Like, this was not the peak of fame. Yeah, they were the girls. They were the girls. And all 3 of the girls died. It was ridiculous. I know. Like, literally, it was just kind of like, well, I gotta find some new faves, and I gotta find them fast, apparently. Oh. You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Oh my god.
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere. Yeah. Also, the fact 3 girls were taken out, like quite literally 5 girls have died back to back.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikon too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting. I feel like getting chills. Maybe I'm just cold. Yeah. She's sending bitches home like a heart attack. Oh, my consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Oh. My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. The fever. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at the time. Now I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps?
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope? Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
Yes, she had no control over actions. I think we're fine. We're fine. I know, the frontline worker getting snatched. Oh my god. That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Thank God she's laughing for me.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Oh my god. Throwback. Ultimate despair? Yeah, it really does hit differently after COVID. That is for sure. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
Yeah, that title's taken. We got Junko. We got Junko and Mukuro, kinda. Is she Mukuro Kusaba? The 16th student lying somewhere in the school, the ultimate despair. Watch out for her! There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Me? She did this for me?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you even talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. She did it for me!
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
Need that?
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
Down bad. Yeah, what do you get the ultimate who has everything?
They gave me value.
Yeah, I'm dead?
They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Oh my god.
This is my reciprocation.
Wow. Wild. I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all of that is truly
love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well...
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair... You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? And she's called him an incel. Yeah, I got soft-locked out of Nagito's events. Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? But if that means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? This island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. My beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. Are you saying that this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I could believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. My eye twitched for a second. My eye twitched for a second and I was like, oh my god, Jimmy's impact. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you're all worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know. I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
I twitch. Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
Oh, what the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know? As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma.
My existence is entirely my own. Her imitating his laugh. Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe. You were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. No guessing on who we think it is or who it could be. No matter if we're like right or wrong, no guessing about who we think it is.
Well,
that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So it was true all along. Her memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time! Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything
Being in the chat box, his name is so high up.
Punishment time!
Game over. It's time for her execution. Perfect time. She... Oh, she's in a hospital bed. Bye-bye, ouchies. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the executions in Danganronpa 2 are like the weakest in the franchise. This one's camp though. This one's camp. But like... it's something. It's so short. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Tsumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. Yo, so quick! So what? What's finished? It's camp. Yeah, it's camp. I definitely think I dislike it more in retrospect. Like, I think I used to be like, oh my god, it's so good, but now I'm just kind of like, it's so mild and short. Like, I don't hate it, and I don't understand people that, like, absolutely hate it and can't stand it, but, like, I definitely think it's not strong. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know. Nekomaru is in critical condition, so he's in a hospital somewhere. Oh yeah, there are still some in this game that I do enjoy, but I feel like taking them all as a whole, because I will say, some of the ones we haven't seen in this game I really, really like. I'm not going to say anything about them, but, one in this game, like, is in my, like, top 5. I feel like everything's in my top 5. But yeah, I feel like as a whole, like, if I take all the executions and, like, bunch them up together in each game, I feel like 2 overall is really weak. Hi, Jess! Morning! Mikan just died. We did have our little time with the candle. Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from just remembering, then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
it's weird they don't actually see what kills her. Yeah, I just kind of assume she just goes into space and atmosphere. I prefer when you, like, you know what killed them. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer, like, I want to know how they died. I want to see that death, you know? But yeah. Still camp, but definitely just kind of, like, so mild. I like seeing more of her. Yeah, that is very true. I feel like the characters that died, like, via being death, the victims is what they are called. I feel like the victims is just kind of like, especially I feel like chapters 1 and 2 especially. 3, I feel like you can kind of get to know the character. But yeah, it's like, I'm glad she's a blackened because you get to have so much, she talked to her so much during this point, you know? Because I feel like, with a lot of the victims, like in the first 2 trials, it's just kind of like, they try and really, like, make you feel as bad as possible given that you don't know who they are, you know? Like, for the first one. So what, after all, yeah, that happened to me with someone. In the 3rd game, I thought they were, except the reverse, I thought they were blackened, but they were a victim, and I was like, oh, I'm pleasantly surprised when this happened. But, like, for example, in the first trial, it's like, you talk to Byakuya so much, they try to, like, build up this rapport with you and Byakuya as much as they can, only for him to be the first victim, you know? And it's just kind of like, I'm not emotionally attached. But I feel like, at least by the 3rd trial, I feel like you can kind of, like... like gauge the character, but you can kind of like appreciate them more when they die. Although the second one, I feel like in the trial did a lot of good to like with building the relationship between Peko and Fuyuhiko within the trial to where I felt really bad, you know, like during for her being the blackened. I feel like they did good there. Mahiro I didn't care about all them. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of
Isn't
hope.
that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Yeah, I still think natural causes got Mahiro. I agree. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. I dropped my pen. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, also, another problem I have with Mikan's execution is I like when the executions in some way relate to their talent. And I feel like hers is in no way, shape, or form, mine is just injecting a needle, has anything to do with being a nurse. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, to me, it's such like a stretch. Like, I understand showing someone in a hospital bed, but like, half the cast has been in the hospital at this point. So I just wish it were like more related to her talent. Yeah, because I feel like they could have done something so cool for the nurse. And so I feel like my issue is less what the execution is, because I think the execution's fun. But I think it's just more so what it could have been, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it very did not make sense with her ultimate to me. But I'm sure there's a YouTube video explaining how it has to do with being a nurse somehow, but like, I don't know. I just feel like compared, like, look at Peko's. Like, very clearly, ultimate swordswoman. I see that. Also, what was the name of this one? I didn't even know the name of this execution. Now there's no way we can just move on, try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she just was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now? I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. No more ouchies? That's not very fun. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans.
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring?
Yeah.
So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there. An old friend? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all. Safe? How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
But let's go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand even for those who have died. I still have the after effects of the disease. I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean? You know you're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
Maybe I don't have strong theories. Anybody could be the traitor. No guesses, no guesses. But anybody could be the traitor. I'm not plotting anything. I'm just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? Yeah, the traitor, I was like, I have no idea who this traitor is. Like, is it, am I the drama? Could I be the traitor? It could have been, like, anybody could be the traitor. With, interesting. Yeah, I want to hear the theories after we know who it is. I'm very curious on your cases for the people. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. You did what to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who is that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. At this point, it's literally one, wait. At this point, it's only one for everyone. That way, I'll be right no matter what. Yeah, it's just kind of like, I think it is someone in the cast of characters. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry, to the beach on the first island!
All right!
Let's haul ass! Gamer moves. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen!
We've come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found!
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
It's like, not only did I have to suffer the entire trial where all three of my favorites died, and now you're trying to tell me he survived death. Like, I was taking one blow after another, chapter 3. Like, boom, first Ibuki's dead. Boom, Hyoko's dead. Ah, now Mikan's dead. And now he's alive!
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
I'm Chiaki.
Who are you?
Huh? You too?
Who are you?
What's going on?
Can we just look at them? Nothing sends me more than, like, the Danganronpa characters standing in these splash arts. Like, they just look so, like, Play-Doh. I don't know. The Forgetting Disease! Who's got the figurine you ordered? Oh, congratulations. I feel like mine should be coming soon, then.
If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing
That's very
it.
exciting. I hope he looks good. Legs very
Nekomaru?
far apart.
Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What's the body?
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Can I be honest? I do prefer him as a robot versus a person. Yeah, I ordered the 10th anniversary one as well. Yeah, I think this is a glow up. Like, is he still my least favorite of everyone left? Yeah. But like, better than what he was doing before. Yeah, no more ugly feet. What's that? No robo-toes. No. No robot toes for us. The $6 million. And bomb. Is he gonna be turned into a robot? I guess not. Danganronpa. Yeah, I think his robot, I prefer it so much more over regular him. Yeah, my Tamagotchi. My Tamagotchi's just chillin'. Let's play until we see the thing that says chapter 4. Yeah, how do I kill a robot and get away with it? Oh my god, our apron! We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right, a common ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
Nekomaru? Is that you?
Tragically, it is.
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
No toes. You guys are a strange lot. You all have such big wide eyes. Or perhaps you've all fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I know, not them hating the new look. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. That was blood-curdling. Oh yeah, it says chapter 4 at the top, but I mean, they will like have a screen that's like chapter 4, like daily life. So I wait for that to happen. We are in chapter 4, but I always end whenever the title appears for it. Just because I've not been live for 4 hours yet, so I'm good at streaming for a little bit longer until I see it. And your friend Dracula's, I know, fake friends, honestly. What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Ooh.
Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange ass mask. As great as the stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off! Ow! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey!
Huh? Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! It's not just for show!
Pure electricity!
It's not just for show, it's pure electricity! I've been reborn as pure electricity! If you're seriously Nekomaru, that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey.
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? Yeah, you'd think the Ultimate Mechanic would be so on board. That's right. I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How could you accept that? This really is the game of people looking different than how they start.
Oh.
It's better just be alive.
Huh?
It's better just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
Doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing.
You're amazing, Nekomaru. You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No. Instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad that's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Hello, what?
Yeah!
Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey,
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness! Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
Yeah, can this robot bend from the waist? It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey!
Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that programmed too? Then what happened to other stuff, like your self-awareness and...
Fool!
How many times do I have to tell you that doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai! Is he gonna power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. It looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane! I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey!
And you're saying that were you really that amazing?
You.
Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy, don't go screwing with people's bodies like that.
What?
Hold on, if you are Monokuma, you're gonna... You intended to find me again? You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez, this time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. Oh god, not again. Oh. Some things never change. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white. As if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within the whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
Nekomaru's gotta stop.
That didn't faze me at all!
What's that?
Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
That's convenient.
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast, doesn't even have a single scratch. Awesome, he's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'd end up dying.
By the way...
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he is a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay?
Of course.
It's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen. Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru.
Sheesh.
Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know? I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Well, just consider this little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. Yeah, can we just say Mikan survived since we didn't see her die? As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Chapter 4! Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? Good question. I don't know. My tum-tum growled, which means it's probably time for me to go. Oh,